Let's start our conversation. Joining me on the telecast is Major Muhammad Ali Shah, and I would seek a response from you about this sorry state of affairs that Nimisha finds herself in. It has been years since the legal case has been going on under the Sharia law in Yemen, under the rule of the Houthis, which have been designated as terrorists by several countries. The fate of Nimisha hangs in balance, and it is the Sharia law against under which the blood money that has been offered from Nimisha's side is not being accepted. Retributive justice or kisa is what the family is demanding. Now, here the conundrum is about what is wrong, what is right, what is the limit of taking an action, announcing that it is going to be execution by shooting of the individual for the crime that she has committed. Is it going too far? And how do we compare the legalese and the laws that are present in democracies versus what happens in Islamic law, and particularly in Yemen, that is the government that is in place, which is not even recognized by countries across the globe?
Right, Megha. See, if I go to the background of this, Nimisha Priya, who's 37 years old, the nurse from Kerala, and she had moved to Yemen in the year 2008. She was found guilty of the murder in 2017 of a former Yemeni business partner, Talat Abdo Mahdi, with whom she was running this clinic over there. And what we could gather to learn is Talat Abdo Mahdi had confiscated her passport, and in order to retrieve it back, apparently she sedated him, but he died due to an overdose, and then there were murder charges on her and such things. Well, this was a case where it was in Yemen they had sentenced her to death, but I think it's good news for Indians that it's been postponed, and I hope we get more time to negotiate with them, and in fact I hope we get her back to India safely, because the very fact is the safety of every single Indian outside the country. It is, we have to look after their interests. And I'll give you a small anecdote on this, Megha. I'll quickly finish this in a minute. There was a time when I was captured by insurgents in the northeast part of India while serving in the army, and we were to be put to death in cold blood, and we got a few seconds more to live, and those few seconds led to a few minutes, that led to a few hours, and that led to me being here today, sitting here and talking to you. So I think when a postponement like this happens, if we get enough reaction time to actually negotiate and to find a way. So I presume and I hope that we get our citizens back to India safely, Megha.
Again, coming back to you, Major Muhammad Ali Shah, how do we tackle this situation? Are we at this point of time, banging our head against the wall? Do you think our association relationship with Iran might help us in a last-ditch attempt to save Nimisha? And again the very question about how democracies function versus how countries that are ruled under Islamic law, particularly Sharia, are something that are not widely accepted as fair to the human race.
Megha, is this question to me?
Yes.
Okay. Megha, no, firstly, yes, I agree that every country has a right to govern by their own rules. India has a right, Yemen has a right, every country has a right. But at the same time, there's also happened in other countries as well, when there is something like justice, when people, the one who's serving the justice, the judge has to take a call many a times whether this, for example, sentence death is thing very, very big. It's not something like you would punish one person for a few years. No, it's things death is very big. And sentencing to death of a partner. Now, if I would a friend
I have to interrupt you. There's poor network on your end. We'll try to fix that.